Good afternoon, YouTube or BookTube. This is Johnny. It is December the 27th, 2019. Did I say December? It is not December. It is January 27th, 2019. I don't know why I can't get out of my head the month of December. We are in the first month of the year 2019. We're coming to the end of this month, and I want to do get my January. See, I did it again. It is not January. It is going to be February. I'm going to get my January. This is getting kind of okay. I'm going to do my February 2019 diary, getting it ready. I used for January 2019, I used green for my diary, and I'm going to use red for the month of February 2019. I tore out my diary thing. As you'll know, I have to get it all ready to put in the folder, so I gotta cut off this part because it won't fit in the folders. So put this in the garbage, and yeah, so that's all ready. So that goes in there. And next, I don't know why I need this, I can't remember. I have to put on here the two folders, February 2019. So how you doing? Here today is a Sunday, the last Sunday of January 2019. We are going to have a snowstorm. It's supposed to get up to 8 to 10 inches of snow starting tonight. So yeah, but I'm thankful I don't have to go off anywhere this week, except I am going to go to the Book Nook tomorrow, the library used bookstore, because my back does feel better since I'm taking all these pills for it. So I think I can do it, and by next Friday I should be somewhat mobile. So yesterday was a Saturday. I don't know what was Saturday. I can't remember what Saturday was. I have to look at my diary. But I can't remember. I know yesterday I read from these books. I read Allen Ginsberg, Iron Curtain Journals, January to May 1965. I read that yesterday. I read How Fiction Works, essays by James Wood. And I read Paris in the Present Tense, a novel by Mark Helprin. I know I read those yesterday. This morning we went down to Reader's World, a local family-owned bookstore. As I mentioned, they sell newspapers, books, magazines, travel maps, children's books, poetry, all kinds of stuff. Well, I picked up this book I had been looking at for a while on the internet. This is called 9th Street Women. Lee Krasner, Elaine Kooning, Grace Hartigan, Joan Mitchell, Helen, Frankenthaler, 5 painters in the movement that changed modern art by Mary Gabriel. I have Mary Gabriel wrote a book I have in our library, Notorious Victoria, the Life of Victoria Woolhoff. I have that book in our library. I went looking for it, but due to my back, I can't do a lot of bending and sitting down, so I didn't go looking for it. Afraid I might throw out my back again. But I picked this up this morning. As you know, I'm really into the modern art, especially abstract movement in New York City in the 50s and 60s. This probably goes back to the 40s. So I got this morning. It was only, you know, I don't know how much it was. Maybe $25, $26. So I've been looking at that this morning, and Carol went to visit her elderly friend Pamela, since we're going to be hit with a snowstorm this week. So she wanted to get that out of the way. So now I have my February 2019 diary ready. And I can put this in here. So not much else going on here. I am feeling better. I'm on this regimen of pills. So long as I do that. I did sleep in our own bed last night. Even though I got up at 4 o'clock, because last night we went to bed at 7:30. I never gone to bed so early. But I woke up at 3:30 and finally I got up at 4 o'clock. So that's it. So I got my February 2019 diary ready. So this is what I've been reading. Paris in the Present Tense, a novel by Mark Helprin. I'm really enjoying this book by James Wood. How fiction works. It's really a gem. And reading about Allen Ginsberg, and finally he gets kicked out of Cuba for being a decadent and promoting drugs and promoting a decadent lifestyle. They finally kick him out. And he goes to Czechoslovakia, and then he gets kicked out of there too. So yeah, I start looking at this, 9th Street Women. Looks really, I look forward to reading this. This morning I read the Reformation commentary on John. I'm still on chapter 6. I got Exalted Above the Heavens, The Rise and Ascended Christ by Peter C. Ord. And I still got The Father, Son, and Spirit, the Trinity in John's Gospel by Andreas Kistenberger. I also got on here still the medieval John, interpreted by early Christian and medieval commentators. So I do read that. I'm on chapter 6. So I do read this too. As far as my diary for today, I ended on I'm on page 68 of January the 27th, 2019. I'm on page 78. I got a dentist appointment in February on the 28th to get my choppers, my teeth cleaned. Not much else going on. So yeah, what I read as far as yesterday, let me see about yesterday. What did we do? I know last night we celebrated my wife's and son's birthday at his house down the street. Oh yeah, I read Fiction Works, How Fiction Works, Allen Ginsberg, Paris in the Present Tense. That's what I read. Let me see what I read. That's what I've been reading, pretty much. Yeah, those 3 books. I do got a book coming in the mail this week, a novel. Tomorrow I go to the Book Nook maybe I'll find something at the at the used bookstore, library used bookstore. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, I'm feeling somewhat better. I still feel kind of, you know, it's kind of like I go through these wild mood swings. I'm feeling really good, and then I'm feeling really bad, and I'm feeling somewhat okay, and then I feel freaked out. So it's kind of like I'm on this wild swings. But one thing about all these pills, they take away my appetite, so I haven't been eating. When I was at the doctor, I've lost 4 or 5 pounds because these pills take away my appetite. And so I suppose I'll sign off. I'll download this video. I hope you had a good weekend, that you'll have a new week. I know here in Michigan that we're going to have a snowstorm, but like I said, I only have to go to the book nook, and the library is only about 4 or 5 minutes from where we live. I just go slow in my old Dodge van, and we have a plowman that plows out our driveway, and hope the Holland City Works will keep the streets clear so I can drive. I have to drive my wife to work because Monday and Tuesday, because she doesn't want to dig herself out in the morning at the hospital. But we're coming to the end of January, going to February, and before you know it, it'll be March, April, May, and then we'll be in the bright days of spring. So I'll sign off, and thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the comments. And until next time, bye.